a mouse, so because I kicked my husband out. No, I'm
No,
just kidding.
can you
I'm
shut
just
that?
kidding.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome everybody to All Stars and Stripes Heroes Connection. This is a networking group for military veterans, first responders, their families, or anybody that wants to do business to business networking with us or who supports us. So you don't have to be a veteran or a first responder, but that's who we're here to help network and support with. So for the next 50 something minutes or so here, we start each meeting with a moment of silence, and then we have the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem, talk a little bit about what the Scuttlebutt.club is. We have our business briefs, and then we'll have a hero highlight, which can be a little different today, as well as the business briefs. And then normally we have a spotlight speaker, but we're going to do something a little different today. And then we end with an inspirational thought and announcements and reminders. So let's start with the moment of silence. And now for the Pledge of Allegiance, if you are able to stand, feel free to do so now.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for the national anthem. This was from just last week. Can you all hear this, by the way? Okay, great.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight
Cola.
whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets strike glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there, still there. Saved us as stars spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was beautiful. That was the National Memorial Day concert. Mickey Guyton, I don't even know who
Guyton.
she is. Guyton.
Mhm. You're right.
Yeah, I thought it was beautiful.
It was. She did a great job.
So if you go to the scuttlebutt.club on your browser, it should take you to a webpage that looks like this, and it has our Zoom registration link. So if you want to invite people, it's a super easy way, even if they're not on Alignable, but it also has our Alignable group link. It has our Facebook link, our YouTube link. It also has a form that people can click on here just below the flag that says Spotlight Speaker Form if they would like to be a spotlight speaker in the future. And there is also a place to schedule a one-to-one meeting with me. And so I'm going to stop sharing here for a second. And I'm oh, let's see, Eileen is coming back. I think it was Eileen who we were missing.
Yes. I'm coming into my computer now.
Okay.
And Melissa
What
is
am I
still
from?
missing.
We have an echo. There you go. All right. So y'all can't see my screen right now, right? Oh, that's right. I do need to share my screen because I want to show y'all one other thing. Get back to that. I'm going to share. I'll get there eventually. So I have this little map, and what I'd like to do first off, I don't have everybody's pictures in here, but I hope to put them in there. It's a map of the US and a little bit of Canada too, and you can see me. I'm right here. Oh, can y'all see my screen?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm right down here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'll move myself up just a tad. Okay. So Terry, I'm gonna, where are you at? You are in North Carolina, right? Right about in the
Right.
middle. Is that right? Okay.
I can't see it. It's too small. But you're right. You're right in this, right? You're in the right state. Yeah.
Right
I think.
area. Okay. Ruben, you are in Missouri, right? Near St. Louis. And also Mary. Right. Right, Mary. I'm going to put you close by. I'm going to put everybody's little pictures in here. Let's see. Greg, you are in Kansas?
Uh-huh. Kansas.
Well, I'm coming to
Kansas,
Kansas in
right?
November, Greg.
Awesome. What part of Kansas?
Downtown. I'm going to the Hallmark Christmas experience at the Crown Center. You get to see my Hallmark stars.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that-
we go there every year to the art show in downtown. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Barry, are you near Tampa? You're muted.
Mary?
No, Barry. Barry.
Very.
I am in Palm Beach on the other coast, straight across.
Okay, straight across.
That's about it. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Where is Mary Ann? You're in, is it Colorado?
No, I'm in Arizona. So you could click on Phoenix. I'm in Scottsdale. So you could click Phoenix.
Right about there?
Yep.
All
Nice.
right. And then we have Eileen. Where are you hailing from?
I'm in Massachusetts.
Oh,
nice.
well,
Oh,
I don't know exactly where that is, but it's somewhere up in here.
It is. Yep, it's up in the Northeast.
Okay. My son is in Rhode Island.
Oh,
right
okay. That's only about 40 minutes from me.
now. Yeah, he thought he was going to
Minnesota,
Massachusetts.
Angela.
Huh?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. That's where I was
Minnesota.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta practice okay. Washington and Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota, right?
Minnesota.
Yep, about
Yeah.
dead center. Yep, north of Minneapolis.
Okay. All right. Now, who am I missing? Oh, we had Melissa here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her on here. She's somewhere here in California, near San Diego, I think, I think.
Nice.
If she comes back, we'll check. Anyways, did I get everybody?
I think so.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. And then for our spotlight, not our spotlight, but our highlight hero, not our hero highlight. Yes, our hero highlight. That's first. I'm going to spin this wheel, and
Cool.
whoever it lands on, you can tell us about somebody who is special in your life, or a cause that's either military, veteran, first responder, or anything like that. Just take a couple minutes to tell us what that means to you. So I'm going to spin the wheel. There we go.
Look at that. That's fantastic.
Watch, it's going to land on Melissa.
No,
Can you control it? Can you control it?
Barry.
Mary!
Very awesome. Okay,
All
well, I'm
right.
going to stop sharing so we can all see each other. Barry's the winner. Let's see here.
So my hero, I guess, of the day would be my father, who's been passed 20 years ago. My dad was in the Army in Korea and was an Army medic. I was not even born yet when he was there. My brother actually was conceived when he went over to Korea, was born while he was in Korea, then I was conceived after he came back. Unfortunately, because my dad was a medic and out in the field, he worked with the wounded and those who perished, and his best friend died in his arms. So my dad came back from Korea. Of course, I didn't even know it, but came back a different man than he went over, according to my mom. And he suffered from what we know today as PTSD. Back then, they called it war sickness. And he struggled with PTSD all of his life. So he had just incredible emotional challenges. However, I still just saw him as my hero because he taught me everything I know about a work ethic and about honesty and integrity and those things. So salute to my dad.
Military does, I will say, the military is great about teaching those things. I mean,
Yes.
we can learn those things by being raised in families that have those values as well. But I definitely see where that was reinforced with my children that have been in. So thank you so much for sharing that,
You're
Barry.
welcome.
Yeah.
All right. So what I would like to do is I'm going to spin the wheel, and whoever it lands on, we'd like to talk with you and ask questions how we can help you with your business. What type of challenges do you have? We'd like to know where can we, if you have a social media link that you would like for us to go to like, follow, and share. Whatever things we can do to help you. If you have a challenge, we'd like to talk to you about that as well. So are y'all up for this?
Yes.
All right. So let me get back to my sharing my screen. I know this
While
is a
you
little
do,
different than what we normally do. But hey, Kurt, good to see you. Oh, I need to add Kurt.
Yeah, add Kurt.
And actually, I'm going to take Melissa off because she's not here at the moment. I'll add her back on if I need to. Okay, so here we go.
Here we go. Around and around we go.
It's going to be really dramatic when I win now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marianne.
It's going to be Marianne. Yep. I'm pretty sure. Yep, Marianne. All right. So let me stop sharing. Sorry, I don't have an actual prize for you, but hopefully this will be valuable for you.
Well, and hopefully we're gonna just like take a few minutes each, right? So we keep going around to other people.
Yes. Yeah, we'll take a few minutes each.
So hope is not a strategy and a hobby is not a business. So I want to work with people who are really focused on changing their lives. And I'm looking for those people who value three things: time freedom, financial stability, and physical health. Because all of us can find something in one of those places, but it doesn't give you the other two things in your life. And that's what we specialize in helping with. just because somebody may want to shop here and refer a few customers doesn't mean it's a business. It takes a whole lot more than getting a couple customers or, referring a few people to make a business, as we all know. But this month, if there's somebody who wants to make, about $900 or $1,000 for some part-time work and earn an iPad, I'd love a conversation with them.
Okay.
So that's my short and sweet. Nice picture, Kurt.
So does anybody have any questions that they'd like to ask Marianne specifically about her business? Oh, well, I have one question. Marianne, can you share any type of social media links that you would like for us to go to like
Yes,
follow
I
and share?
can. I will put those in the chat because I have to go copy them, and talking and copying them at the same time is not that easy.
Okay, okay. Let me see here. I accidentally just hit the wheel.
Oh.
And it actually, if y'all will trust me, it landed on Eileen. So let's go to Eileen. Eileen, first of all, you are in, where did you say you were?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yeah.
All right, and tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, about your business. Santa Papa John, can you set us a 3-minute timer?
Sure. So I'm like Mary Bibb, where we might do the same thing, but we might be a little bit different. I teach personal finance. So the majority of what I do is work on one-on-one with individuals and help them at the beginning of their journey getting out of credit cards and loans. But I also do corporate, small companies, small mid-sized companies. I do a financial training for their employees. So typically it's, 10 or 20 people at a time. So that's been something that I've been asked to do over the last 6 months. So I enjoy that. So
is it through Dave Ramsey or is it?
It
something?
is. Yep. And as of the end of this month, we can't use that. We could say that we were trained by him, but he's no longer going to have independent coaches with his name on it. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Wow.
there's a lot more movement towards Every Dollar Software, which is an app, which is actually an awesome, like the secret to helping clients for me is getting their budget together so that they know where their money's going. And making sure that, if they make $5,000 a month and they're spending $6,000 a month, you could see where those credit cards and loans are going to start, building. It's kind of what my parents did. And that's how they end up losing a 4-bedroom house. So,
Wow.
keep throwing those suckers in there and they eventually,
Yeah.
the musical chairs stop. So,
Yeah. I would love to have a one-to-one with you. I think everybody here should. Do you have a calendar link that?
I don't. I usually just schedule directly. I've thought about getting a Calendly and I just haven't done it yet. My virtual assistant's kind of helping me do all that back office kind of stuff that's not my best skill.
Yeah, I understand. That's what, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, no one's ever going to accuse me of being over organized. So,
but you know what you know, and that's what you.
exactly. Yeah, you stick to what you're good at and what you like.
Yeah. Do you have any certain social media links? Are you on Facebook?
I do. I can pop those in. I have a website. I do have other social media links. I probably look mostly on either LinkedIn or Lineable or, I have a virtual assistant that puts on Facebook and Instagram, but they're not something that I go into all the time. So,
okay. Well, any that you would like for everyone here to like, follow, share something from your page onto their own pages, just to kind of get some traction out there for you. And
sure.
What is your biggest challenge right now? And you have like 20 seconds, but just go ahead and take it.
My biggest challenge, I would say, is probably making sure that I'm more careful about having clients for longer. Sometimes I'll, start getting them started and, we have 3 meetings, but it takes a good 90 days to start changing habits. So I have to be more diligent about having them 3 to 6 months and really leading that. So.
Okay. Is it a cost factor or is it?
Not usually, because usually I can find like double what I charge a month. And I always, will send a bill once a month, so that way people can handle it. But I always give a guarantee. If I can't find my investment, I will work with you until I can, plus some. So.
Okay. All right. Anybody have any suggestions on that? Terry, I know that you deal with working with clients, and do you have a suggestion for turning them into longer term clients?
Well, I'm not the coach that's going to stretch things out just to make money, first of all. There's too many coaches out there that do. But I have they have to at least schedule 4 sessions with me in order to have breakthroughs.
Yeah.
So I will not coach a client that just wants to come in for 1 time, 2 times, or 3 times, because that's not fair to me as a coach, first of all, because then I'm going to have to work that much harder to get those breakthroughs. But so that's one thing. And then I have a package of 4, 8, 12, 16 weeks. Usually my clients are hardly ever with me for 16 weeks, though, because I can move them at a speed that, is feasible for their budget as well. But I do have a question, Eileen. Can I have the name and a number for your virtual assistant? Because I'm looking for one.
Oh, sure.
And I'm looking for one.
She is awesome. Like, I know she's not a threat to me, but she won't advertise herself as social media, but she is fantastic. If you look at my social media, she really is talented. And she used to be an executive assistant. And she'll work 2 hours a week. She'll work 5. I'm starting to increase, the amount she's working for me because she's so good. And she's good at the things I'm not good at. So I'll pop that in the chat.
Please. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Yeah, Terry, also a few weeks ago, we had a young lady named Vera Salazar. Did you meet her? She's a virtual assistant as well.
I think I did.
Yeah, you might want to reach out to her as well. Y'all, instead of going back and forth between sharing the screen, unless y'all like the excitement of it, I'm just gonna spin the wheel and tell you who's next. I should have made it land faster though.
It's okay. You're doing a great job.
Okay. Looks like it landed on Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Pretty sure. Yep, Mark.
Mark, you're up.
Right. Yeah, mine's pretty straightforward. I am a TV producer and podcaster. So anyone in this group can get a free podcast with me, or they can even do more than one free podcast.
Does it matter what the subject is?
Well, no, not really, although most people do their business, but you don't have to. I was going to make a joke, but you guys don't know me well enough probably for me to make my joke.
Oh, come on. Do it anyway.
Well, I once had a cat tell me about how somebody tried to hire it to be a contract assassin for the country of Hungary, and it just didn't want to move to Hungary. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we do free podcasts. We do accept donations, but we really encourage you just to do it for free. And you can do a series, you can do one. I have people on that do 2 or 3 a week after week. I have a lady near me here she and her husband are starting a nonprofit for homeless people. So we have her on 2 or 3 times a week in, week out. So yeah.
That's awesome.
My name's unique enough that you can find me. Plus I put my email in the chat. So
okay, good. Do you have any social media you'd like for us to go on and follow?
Well, yeah, if you have my name, Mark Isaac Potter, and then the word presents, you can find my YouTube channel, which has about 2,000 videos.
Nice.
About 30 or 40% are clients, and the rest are me talking about my various disabilities. So
yeah, I'm looking you up right now, Mark Isaac Potter.
And then the word presents should be should put you right in the YouTube channel.
Okay. There you are. Okay, so I am going to subscribe, and I am going to go ahead and put that link right here in the chat for y'all. Okay, and what is your biggest challenge right now, Mark?
Well, my whole life I've been disabled, both mentally and physically. And that continues to be a big challenge, especially as I get older now. I'm approaching 410 years old, I think, in a couple of months. So.
I got you beat, Mark.
But I really did enjoy growing up with Abraham Lincoln's father. That was fun.
Oh,
Kids. Just kids.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and spin this wheel again, unless anybody has any questions for Mark. And Mark, I would love to be on your podcast sometime.
Come on down.
Talk
Email
about
is
how
the best
money
way to get a
works.
hold of me. But you can do 2 or 3 shows a month. We won't do more than 200,000 or 300,000 shows with you, but
Oh yeah, okay. How often is your show?
we have taping slots available 6 times a day, 6 days a week.
Wow. Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear, but I got the wheel spinning.
Papa John can testify to what an idiot and a coward I am. He can tell you.
It was a great conversation. Don't cut yourself short, Mark.
So our next contestant is Ruben.
Yay, Ruben.
Okay. Well, guys, as you probably know, I'm a retired veteran, 7 years in the Army Guard as a medic. But my background, unfortunately, was with Pfizer Pharmaceuticals for about 5 years. And then I went into ophthalmology and started calling in eye surgeons for 34 years and then retired. All along that process, I've been a painter. So I paint with veterans. They paint to heal, I paint to market. So I try to show them how to promote their artwork on social media, specifically Instagram. And I show them that once they tap into that medium, they can grow. For instance, I started with 200 followers. I have over 1,000 now because each and every one of my paintings, which is this one will be going up pretty soon, is paired with music. And people seem to love that. What my goal right now is I'm working with my city hall right here in Wildwood, Missouri. Just like every state between Chicago and Santa Barbara is celebrating the 100th anniversary of Route 66. So the city hall contracted with me to develop a theme so that I could show videos of the historic buildings that they have along Route 66. But I said, wait a minute, you're going to have a weekend show, carnival, you're going to have bands, you're going to have car shows. The brick and mortar businesses that are supporting the city around there, why don't you get them involved too? And so that's what came out with this particular shirt I'm wearing now, what they call a 1QR. When people, visitors come into our city, they scan it and immediately it gives them the history of Route 66 and how Wildwood fits in. But on this side, every brick and mortar's website is in there. So the people that actually have stores and pay rent in the city there, that have businesses, can participate and enjoy. So that's basically what I'm doing now. The challenge essentially is getting people involved in that process, because you can imagine. So what I did, I went an extra step. The city has created an all-inclusive playground for children. My mother-in-law, who was 103 years old, she just passed away. We buried her Friday.
Oh, so sorry.
Her husband was a lieutenant colonel, and she had a disabled daughter, one of 3. There's my wife and her other sister, but she had a disabled daughter. The lieutenant colonel developed what they call workshops for the disabled all along the state of Missouri. So in tribute to that, I wanted to develop something that I could give to that playground. So City Hall has all of my artwork, my wife and I, in the city. I created a landing page. I put it in the chat, guys. Check it out. You'll not only see the contributions of the art that's going to go to the playground, but it'll also show you the story and how the playground has developed, and it's being created nationwide. Okay, thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Ruben, for sharing that. I'm kind of bummed that it's the 100th anniversary already, because I have a big trip planned when I turn 66. I'm going to take a trip down Route 66. So it would be cool if it was at the same time. But
Yeah, end up in Santa Barbara.
yeah. All right. I am spinning that wheel again. Let's see. It's a slow wheel. I think it's gonna be, it's right between Santa and Greg, but I think it's landing on Greg. Greg.
Yes.
And by the way, Barry, you're still on the wheel, even though you did the hero highlights. Okay, so Greg, tell us a little bit about yourself and what are your challenges right now?
Okay. Greg Boone here. I help pets live longer, healthier, happier lives through my product, Pet Life. And also I'm on a mission to help rescue horses from slaughter. And I guess introductions. I can use some introductions to pet owners, pet parents. If you know anybody that has a pet that just needs a little energy, that oomph to get up the stairs or whatever. Yeah, I could use some introductions.
Greg, what is Pet Life?
Pet Life is excuse me, it's an oil-based product.
Okay. What does it do?
Yeah. Is it like an internal?
Is
Yeah,
it a pigment or?
It's all internal. You give it to them orally, and it replenishes their mitochondria. So mitochondria are the energy that your body runs on, basically. And your body needs all that energy to be able to heal itself, and everything. So that's basically.
So you have it for people and for pets, right?
Yes,
Or no?
absolutely.
Okay, that's cool. So that way you and your pet can feel good.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. So do you have any social media links that you'd like to put in the chat specifically for everybody to share?
And I actually did, and that would be my Alignable.
Alignable. Okay, great. All right.
So, Greg, had you thought, sorry, Angela, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Please, that's
So, Greg, have you thought about getting in some Facebook groups for pet owners?
I have not.
What I would do is go on Facebook, search for pet groups.
Okay.
I'm going on right now to see what it looks like, but all you have to do is search in the search button, pet programs. You probably want to get in and talk to like the shelters and stuff around your area, your veterinarians, different things like that.
Okay. Awesome.
That's
Thank
a
you.
fantastic idea. That's what this is all about, y'all. Does anybody else have any suggestions real quick for Greg?
Yeah, so the pet groups are going to be really good, and it's providing the value as opposed to trying to sell the product. Because when you can show the value, talk about other pets that it's helped, talk about the value that you offer, then people are going to get interested in, well, what is that? How much does it cost? How does it work?
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. So I did go ahead and spin the wheel, so y'all wouldn't have to wait for it to spin, and it came up with Barry.
Hey.
Yay, Barry.
Good afternoon, folks. Okay, so I'm speaking to you from not so sunny Palm Beach, Florida. A little rainy out today, but I spent most of my career, almost 40 years in corporate America, in certain different levels of leadership, management, even been a business owner a couple of times. Spent the last half of my career with a Fortune 100 company in leadership there. And unfortunately, I worked my way up the corporate ladder, but part of the challenge was stress. And I ended up having a fatal level stroke and then was diagnosed with prostate cancer. I came across some technologies out of Japan that actually saved my life. Believe it or not, the Japanese focus on holistic medicine and on preventative rather than diagnostic treating symptoms. And so one of the mainstays of their background is called restructured water. And this water actually saved my life, according to two doctors, from my stroke, because what should have destroyed me and taken my life, actually my brain was so hydrated that I survived a fatal level stroke. And then because the water is so full of hydrogen, it was one of the tools I used to fight cancer. And I'm grateful to say that I was at the doctor's last month and there are no cancer markers. So we're claiming victory on cancer. And so I'm on a mission to help other people who have good health to find optimum health and those who have chronic ailments to regain their health. My tagline, because of my journey, is your health is your ultimate wealth. And we don't know how special our wealth is, or our health is, until we lose it. So we've worked all of our career to save up, to enjoy life. Then we get the catastrophic news of cancer or something, and we spend the rest of our money and our lives trying to fight the disease and regain our health. So if you have it, enjoy it, maintain it, and take care of it. And so that's what I do. I help people regain their health.
We spend, how's that go? We spend, like you said, we spend our health to get our wealth, and then we have to spend our wealth to get our health. And,
Exactly right.
yeah. Any certain area of a challenge that anybody here might be able to help you with?
If you know anybody who has any kind of a catastrophic ailment, certainly I can be a source of help to them. I'm working with a pastor right now who was just diagnosed with early stage Alzheimer's, and this is exactly what he needs. So if you know anybody with any kind of ailment like diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, dementia, gut problems, sleepless nights, I can be a resource for them.
Barry, what's the name of your product?
It's from a company called Enagic out of Okinawa, Japan. So we have a whole spectrum of products, not just water ionizers, but we also into other technologies, all focused on health. So we have supplements and shower unit and a number of other things for helping people optimize their health.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am going to spin the wheel again. Thank you so much for sharing, Barry, and put any links that you would like for everybody to specifically go to in the chat. Next is Kurt. There you are. And I hate to do this, but because we're running shorter on time now, if we could set it to 2 minutes, Santa Papa John. But I'd like to be able to get everybody in. So. Kurt, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and any challenges that somebody here might be able to throw out an idea to help you with?
Yeah. I am a disability ally, and I joined in disability advocacy. You're seeing in my background that I'm creator of Ability MK now, that actually my wife Sue hosts at the present time. And you're also seeing a podcast here, the World Ability Podcast, and we've attracted and I reached out and recruited the Disability Channel. So we do multiple productions that have opened up the doors to help about 60 people out there in our networking circles do the same type of thing that we do. And as part of the journey, I shared an exhibit for you through a link that starts connect to your city in the chat under where I put my details back at minute 21 of this meeting. And that is the exciting opportunity that Santa and a group of ours were just talking about, about an hour and a half ago. We were talking about an exciting event that is a telethon. So, and I can report even to you, Santa, that I just got communications from your friend Santa, Barry Shore, our ambassador of joy, will be a part of the event on Thursday, July 23rd. It'll run 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, and it's designed to raise $36,000 in the name of 36 years of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Wow. So we did a telethon last year for veterans. And so now if we think of our injured, wounded veterans, so on and so forth, tremendous opportunity here to team up with a wonderful organization supporting all parents and all youth around the world called Helpopedia. Check it out at helpopedia.org. So this right now is my passion project, and I am reaching out for your help to make this event as big and as wide. So whether you can go or not, I hope you're willing to share with about 36,000 people that you know.
I'm looking for minute 22. There. Oh, right. It's right at minute 22. So is that the link for it? The Helpopedia, you called it?
Yeah, I have a LinkedIn link in the chat. That LinkedIn event link at minute 35. That is the event link for the telethon. Awesome.
All right. I think it's so cool, all the things that you do. It's just amazing. You and your wife do. It's I commend you for it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna spin our wheel again, see where we land. It's down to 3.
2. Oh no, you, me, and Mary. Yes, that's correct.
Yes, and it's fallen on Santa. Yay! Santa Papa John. Okay, tell everybody about yourself and go into a little detail about any challenges that you.
Awesome, folks. Well, this weekend right here, remember the last week I was a storyteller? That was too plain. Then I had a meeting with a couple guys and they said, go to the storyteller. And then I talked to a few more people. I had a chat with my AI, and now I'm your storyteller because I love telling stories about you guys. I love telling stories to promote happiness and positivity. And every Wednesday night, I read stories for free online, 7 p.m. Central. I'm having a blast with it. And folks, there's nothing that'll put a smile on a face bigger than a polar bear that loves to hug or a kangaroo that takes his first jump. I don't just read stories about the North Pole or Santa or the elves. I create some wonderful characters, some wonderful animals, and I'm sharing smiles all over the world. Who can you help me with? Introduce me to activity directors for nursing homes, senior care, group homes, autistic children, regular children, and those types of residents, because I want to reach out and put smiles on their faces, folks. And we need to do this more often. Helpopedia is what Kurt said. I'm starting to get involved with that because it's an amazing organization that wants to help a lot of the special needs and people that just need that little extra boost. So, folks, I can't forget the Warriors Beacon of Hope, and thank you for all the people in here that served. We can never forget our veterans, and we have to appreciate and acknowledge them every day. So say thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice, because many of them sacrifice so much that we don't fully understand the story. So if you have a chance to sit with a veteran, please take that opportunity. So the Warriors Beacon of Hope is that one, folks. And that's me. I'm Santa Papa John. I'm reaching out to everybody in the world. Hit another big milestone last week. I hit 13,000 connections on LinkedIn. But more importantly, I'll end it off with this. How can I help you? Because Santa likes to reach out and help other people put smiles on their faces. And how can I help you take your business or your ideas to the next level? That's me, Santa Papa John.
Santa,
Go ahead.
I'm going to reach out. Oh, sorry, Angela. I'm going to reach out to somebody who's an activity director. I'm going to reach out to them first. And then next Monday, I will share the name and address and everything.
Appreciate it, Terry.
Sure.
I have a question, Santa Papa John. Have you gotten into, I believe, your own storybook writing and illustrating, or do you read other people's stories?
No, I read custom stories that I create by myself with AI. And so I'm reading one-of-a-kind stories that nobody else has heard before. And, you know, they're putting smiles. That's why I'm able to do polar bears, kangaroos. I did a koala. I did, you know, a cat that hijacked the sleigh. You know, I have wonderful ideas. And, you know, the imagination can be a pretty interesting thing, especially, you know, when you have a blank screen.
Yeah.
You know, it's you throw that into just an idea into AI, and it can create an amazing story that's fun, uplifting, positive, and has a good moral fiber to it.
Yeah, I was going to make a suggestion that Zoom, or however you do your recording, has a way, like if you could create background photos of your story that have like a kind of a cutout area where it shows you, and where that picture changes as the story goes. It would be,
Ooh, that would
because
be interesting. That'd be a little extra work, but yeah, that would be interesting. And someone
kids,
told me the
because
other
kids'
day
attention spans
that
are kind of short, you know. So if you
yeah.
have a picture changing in the background that matches what you're saying, I think it would
Well,
really.
my stories are roughly about 20 minutes long.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but
Yeah, you
someone told me that I need to create a book of my 10 favorite stories and get that up online and start selling those. That could be a good possibility too. So yes, there's always things evolving, things always changing, always exciting, always willing to you know, I say to everybody, the power of networking is incredible if you open up your mind and never go into a meeting with these things on, because it'll slap you in the teeth every time.
Yeah. Okay, so I did spin the wheel while we were waiting, and Terry is next, and we'll follow up with Mary. So if you could set Terry a couple minutes on the timer, and then we'll do Mary, and we'll be able to wrap up on time.
All righty. Well, I am a certified resilience and transformational coach. I've been coaching now, it'd be 11 years in July. Absolutely love it. So I'm always looking for new clients that are ready to have breakthroughs in their life, their career, their relationships. I am all about helping individuals remove those emotional triggers and limiting self-beliefs that they've had for many, many years, decades possibly, from people that possibly said things to them that they weren't, but they believed it anyway. So I come in and I help you get your voice back. The other thing is I am a national and international keynote speaker. So I'm looking for stages where I can go to speak. So if you have a church and you have a woman leader in there, I would love to have a referral for that, because I love speaking at churches, women's retreats, women's galas, women's conferences. I do corporate events where it's men and women. It's not my favorite, but I will be willing to do it. And the other thing is I have a book out that's been out for a while. It's called Face to Face with God, My Best Friend. Several of you in this room already has it. And I am relaunching my book, and I'm going to have a book launch on virtual book launch on Zoom coming up. I'll give you more information later about that. And I'm in the process of writing 3 books, so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be on a very strict timeline, so I may be in these meetings, I may not, just depends on what the publisher wants me to do. And then also am going to be releasing my short film, finally. The film producer's taken its sweet pippy time. But this film will be released hopefully this month, and it's called Blessed Beyond the Scars. So I'm looking for anyone that wants breakthroughs in their life, anybody that can help me get on stages to share my very worldwide impactful story that many of you have heard. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for everyone in this group. Absolutely love this group. Thank you.
Well, we love you too, Terry.
My contact information is in the chat, and you can reach me. The best way is on Alignable. Not Alignable. LinkedIn. Yeah.
All right. And next is Mary. And Mary, I need to get with you. I won't be able to get with you today, but I'm going to get with you sometime this week and talk again. And so would you share with us about your business and a little bit about any challenges that you might be facing that we could maybe help with?
I am Money Coach Mary RN. I am a nurse by education and a coach by calling. And what I do is I work with people, adults, couples, to help them figure out why their money does what it does, and to help them figure out how to become organized so that they stop working for their paycheck and their paycheck starts to work for them. I have developed a 6-week young adult curriculum kind of targeted to the 17 to 24-year-olds to try to help teach them things they didn't learn in school. That was me. I was turned loose at 18 with a credit card and no instruction manual. And man, did I screw that up. As did a lot of us. So what I want to do is try to see young people not do that. So this is a self-paced online, totally, it's recorded. So it's a self-paced online curriculum. It's 6 sessions, self-paced. I've had some of my beta testers went through it in just a couple hours. So it's not like it's a big time chunk, but they're like, oh, the one girl goes, I actually, after watching your course, I actually had somebody ask me how to do this, and I actually felt confident enough to help them do a budget.
Great.
So that kind of speaks. I'll put the link in the chat. So if you know anybody who knows young people who could use that, I would appreciate being shared out. And then really all the rest of my stuff is in the chat. I appreciate being shared out.
Thank you, Mary. This is what she's talking about, guys.
Money. You know what's funny is that so many people nowadays rarely handle money. It's all so digital anymore. And it's amazing. And you know, it's something when you have that cash in your hand and it's going away, you feel it a lot differently. So yeah, for sure. All right. To get everybody then, except for me, I'm not going to take time today because I want to finish this up. And hang on, let me share my screen so we can wrap up. Here. Can y'all see the screen with the?
Yes.
Our inspirational thought today is heroism doesn't always happen in a burst of glory. Sometimes small triumphs and large hearts change the course of history. And I'm going to end us there. If anybody has any announcements, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank all of our veterans, all of our first responder, veteran first responders, everyone, family members of our hero community. I want to thank you all for your service. And anybody have any announcements they'd like to make?
I do have a testimonial on Kurt.
Yeah.
If you haven't been on Kurt's podcast, not the disabled one, but the other one, disability, then I would highly encourage you to book a appointment with him. He really knows his stuff when he's doing podcasts. I'm booked up for podcasts, so I can't get on another one for quite a while right now.
Oh, that's great. That is great. You have to share your trick with us sometime. I mean, I know I kind of set out to do some podcasts this year too, but my schedule's been a bit of a challenge with all the different nuances that are going on in my life right now. But yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been on Kurt with his wife, and it was amazing. I really appreciated chance to have that experience. Anybody else been on Kurt's podcast? Okay,
I got one
Greg.
in a little over an hour.
Santa Papa John. Yeah, it's amazing. All right. Well, thank you all. I'm going to stop our recording. See, where do I get that? Recording.